Hey guys, this is Lance with ABU Games. I'm here today to talk about Heroes of Dominaria, which is just brand new out with WizKids and Wizards of the Coast. Putting this out this last week, so you can pick this up at abugames.com. We're going to do a bit of a component overview, and then we're going to come back later in the video with a full setup and kind of talk about the game a little bit more. Let's get into it. It's going to get the rulebook as usual, right there in the front. This game is lighter. It's a introductory Euro that's going to be set on Dominaria, so it's a lot easier than a lot of the heavier games that we've previewed on the channel previously. And it's going to be a great place for Magic players and board game fans alike to just kind of sit down and play something a little bit more casual together, but there's still a lot of strategy they have in the box. Each player will take on the role of a Planeswalker as they develop their team in order to become the hero of Dominaria. And there are 4 Planeswalkers included in the box. In addition to that, you're going to have your mana tokens that are on these sheets. And if you purchase through ABU Games early, you'll get a special promo board that's only available to the first 20 customers. In addition to the card board, you of course have the large board with your point tracker running around the outside. And the different historical places on Dominaria represented below. Back in the box, we've got a set of several different types of cards, which we'll talk more about in the component breakdown. Some nice chunky wood pieces. And then if you buy the Premium Edition, you're going to get painted versions of these minis. There's also a regular edition that doesn't have that, but there are premium heroes for your different planeswalkers that are going to represent your team on the map. Heroes of Dominaria is a mid to lightweight Euro game for 2 to 4 players. The players will take on the roles of heroes throughout Dominaria, gathering mana from different locations that are all based on Magic lore, in order to earn points and build their engine to become the hero of Dominaria. Each game will be tracked with a round tracker located at the bottom of the board. Depending on the number of players will depend on the number of rounds, between 9 and 11 rounds. On their turn, players will spend actions in order to try and complete quests dictated by quest cards, and earn artifacts, as well as defeat the forces of Cabal as they invade Dominaria and restrict the players on the board. Each player will start the game with a player board representing their workers, monoliths, leylines, and their progress towards defeating the Cabal. During the course of the game, each turn will reveal a new card dictating where new mana will spawn on the board. In this case, red mana will spawn at all the locations with red mana. And then, in a specific location on the board, listed at the top of the card, a new symbol will be placed. These can range from artifact tokens to Cabal tokens, and will either reward players for visiting the location and gathering rare artifacts represented by the artifact cards, or reward the player by defeating the forces of the Cabal, earning them victory points, and getting them new quests that can help them towards their victory condition. Over the course of the game, players will be racing to complete different global quests, as well as these personal quests, that will require them to do specific things on the board involving their engine. Each player has recruits that are heroes, monoliths, and leylines that they can place on the board. Heroes are placed anywhere on the board that a starting location is marked with one of the gold rings. They expand a player's influence, allowing them to move a greater number of times per turn, as well as giving them other locations to gather mana from. Monoliths can be placed onto areas with heroes, and they provide a permanent bonus of mana every time that a player collects mana. That will be dictated by the color of the location that the monolith is placed on. Leylines are built to expand a player's network, linking up distant locations to allow them to gather mana at locations where their heroes are not directly present. As you complete the tasks on your player board, you'll receive specific bonuses based on the things that you're doing. Monoliths and defeating Cabal will give you quests, and leylines will give you extra mana. After the round timers are finished, players will total their total score at the top, and the person with the most points wins the game. This has been another board game breakdown. Thanks for joining us. My name's Lance, and this has been Heroes of Dominaria. If you'd like to pick this up, you can get it at abugames.com or here at our retail store in Boise, Idaho.